Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis, and this is Kaon Reviews. Alright everyone, thank you for waiting on that short intro. As you saw, today's show is going to focus on the ToyHax labels for Kingdom Dinobot. And as you can tell, they're on like this very nice, shiny, semi-reflective backing. And there are a lot, and I do mean a lot of stickers to go here, there, and everywhere. So, and it looks like, and I'm going to show this off to you, you also have the decals for his eyes, which are, for anyone who's had this figure, you can see the eyes. They're very, very tiny. I like how they're painted on there originally, so I don't know if I'm going to add those on there, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, and you can tell there's, like I said, there's a lot of detailed stickers here. So let's go ahead and take a look at Kingdom Dinobot as he looks right now. And you can tell he is pretty awesome looking as he is now. Though, of course, there are certain areas that probably could have done with some additional paint apps, but all in all, not too bad at all. There is the thing with this this back piece, but as a matter of fact, since I got him here, let's take a look at the eyes. There he is right there, and that is pretty awesome looking as he is now. Honestly, like I said, I don't know if I will. Yeah, I'm holding them, so that's how it goes. But yeah, I don't know if I will, if I will go ahead and, come on, stand still, damn it. If I will, add the eyes on there. But as you can tell from the reflective, from the light that's reflecting in his eyes, it kind of looks like, he's actually looking at you. Look at that tabbet. Oh my god, that is so awesome. Alright, well, this is how he looks before. I'm going to zoom out. There we go. That's how he looks before. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at him after. All right. As you can see, he is labeled up. Different areas, I had to go ahead and look at the photos. These are the tips here from within the tail. Let's see. Certain areas, like these blue dots, it does show with certain areas, but not with all of them. Also, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, this area underneath his head and underneath his chin right here. So you will see those gold pieces on there. So I believe they're all labeled as 6. So just be mindful of those. Other areas I didn't bother with adding the labels to begin with, and that would be either the red or the green eyes that have the little, well, I should say the red eyes that have the pupils, and the green eyes like when he fires his eye beams. I didn't bother with those. Also, these are supposed to go on his sword here. I did not bother. As you can tell, there's a lot of very small labels on here, and for lack of a better term, they were a pain in the ass to put on. At this point in time, I'm like, you know what? His sword looks fine. Screw it. But let's go ahead and take a look at him. As you can tell, he does have some new labels that goes around the brim of his helmet, along this area here, and along the bottom edge of his helmet here. He also has some labels here and here, as well as on his shoulder pads. He also has some labels here around his crotch area, on the inside of his thigh, and these are one of the examples of the really small ones. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the outside of his ankle and on either side of his foot. So not too bad. I'm very impressed with this set. Despite the fact that a lot of it is very small details and such, I have to say I'm still impressed. I can't say a whole hell of a lot against it. So there he is after labeled up. Let's go ahead and take a look at his beast mode. All right, and here is Dinobot in his beast mode. And if anyone's seen my previous review of this, I was not exactly, you know, that pleased with it. Robot mode, he's fucking phenomenal. Beast mode, I was greatly disappointed. Still am, as a matter of fact. These hands, they could have made them more articulate, so it gives him more expression in his hands. His golden balls on his chest, his chesticles, not exactly all that good. This little spine area, I guess, and of course the tip of his tail, they could have gone ahead and done a complete cover over that. But and then of course you got part of his dino face on the back of his thighs. So like I said, you know, they could have done better. Not to mention they knocked out his front teeth here, and not exactly a big fan of it. Here is the head to Dinobot, or I should say Dinobot's beast head from his original run. And as you can tell, they went all out to give him a full set of teeth. So that's the thing that I'm seeing. That I don't know. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna digress. Forget it. I've already made this complaint about it in the original video, so you're more than welcome to hear about it later. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and focus on how he looks after his ToyHax enhancement. And after, and there's really not a whole lot they got transferred in this mode. You will see some indications of the labels here, and of course here, and certain areas in the back of his thighs, but not really a whole lot around his feet. But that is pretty much about it. There wasn't I think when ToyHax did the labels for Dinobot, I think they were mostly concerned with just trying to get the labels, you know, they were concentrating on his robot mode. Honestly though, in my personal opinion, I wish they could have done something. I mean, they're already creating the weapons, you know, for the figures. I'm surprised they didn't do anything with this. You know, this is just if they had made the the fingers more articulate, give it a little bit more expression, perhaps it wouldn't, you know, I could overlook a lot of this, but you know, yeah. But other than that, that is my take on this set for this figure. Give me a moment to go ahead and transform him back into robot mode, where this set really shines, and I'll be right back with my score and my final thoughts. Now, let's go ahead and give you my final thoughts on this set. It's a great set. I really like it. It really enhances the figure very nicely. Now, granted, I kind of wish they had done some, or I should say that Hasbro has done some additional paint applications here and there. However, you know, with that being said, you know, this set really does very well with this. The only complaints that I have is that a lot of smaller pieces are a pain to put on, especially those areas that basically have deep crevices, like this area here, or that basically you have, you know, the head, like this area here. Let's see here. Also, one thing I didn't really like is that ToyHax did not, granted you did wind up seeing them in the photos, but you didn't see where they would go originally in their instructions, you know. So that's one thing that I think ToyHax does need to improve on. But yeah, other than that, I have to go ahead on a scale of 1 through 10. I'm going to go ahead and give it a score of 8. It's mostly for those small areas that I mentioned. And at which point, by the time I got to this area, I was like, oh, the hell with this. I ain't doing this anymore. So the sword doesn't get anything. I mean, it does look okay, you know, with what I saw in the photos, but I was already frustrated, so I'm like, you know what, screw it. But other than that, I'd like to hear from you. Have you gotten this figure, or better yet, have you gotten this set, you know, from ToyHax? And if so, do you like it? Do you hate it? Leave me a quick, not a question, but leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to my channel, click onto the bell icon so you can be notified when I put up new videos. And once again, right now I'm on my quest to get 200 subscribers. Now, once I have 200 subscribers, I am doing a giveaway. I mentioned this in the last couple of videos. I'm going to go ahead and give away Ravage from the Bumblebee movie. And this was, as I said before, this figure I wound up getting because I had completely forgotten I had gotten a pre-order, and one of my friends from my local group had gotten it for me. So, you know, I was like, I don't really need to. But it is complete. It is secure. The only thing that, and you pretty much, you probably heard it from a lot of other reviewers, this open window BS right here. Honestly, I've already seen photos where the box is still on the hook, but the figure's gone. So, but if you've been having problems for trying to find a Ravage of your own, now's the opportunity to go ahead and do so. So once I reach 200, I will be doing a contest, and I will go ahead and provide you with the rules and what you would need to do. Now, this is only for those within the continental US. Unfortunately, I cannot afford to go ahead and do international. But other than that, the kitty will be waiting upon 200. So go ahead and put the cat away for now. And that is it for my review. Again, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for viewing my videos, for joining my channel, and for any comments that you leave. I really love that. So this is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.